This content is produced by DarkNetBreaker, a cybersecurity and dark web education brand. All videos, posts, and content are strictly for educational and awareness purposes only. We do not promote, support, or encourage any illegal activity. Our mission is to expose digital threats, protect online users, and educate the public about cybersecurity risks in the modern world. Stay ethical. Stay protected.
Right now, relentless automated tools and botnets are continuously scanning every single public IP address on the entire internet. Within minutes of a new server coming online, automated botnets like Shodan and Zmap find it, log it, and add it to attacker target lists. The problem is that most default servers are fatally polite. When they receive an automated ICMP ping sweep, a basic network request asking, "Are you there?" they eagerly reply to confirm they are online, and they don't stop there. These servers freely broadcast their internal software identities and version numbers to anyone who asks, handing attackers the exact metadata they need to look up known vulnerabilities. A traditional perimeter firewall doesn't solve this. Even if a firewall actively blocks a scan, the act of reacting to the request still confirms to the attacker that a server exists at that address. To survive this automated hostility, simply blocking attackers is insufficient. The server must be erased from the visible map entirely. The first step to going dark is Level 1 surface suppression. This begins by killing the server's network signature at the kernel level, effectively instructing the operating system to ignore incoming ping requests. When configuring a firewall to handle the rest of that unwanted traffic, administrators face a crucial decision: using a reject rule or a drop rule. This illustrates a reject rule. The server actively returns an instant connection refused message. This proves the server exists, accelerating the attacker's scan. Conversely, a drop rule silently discards packets. The scanner receives nothing back, leaving its timer spinning endlessly, devastating botnet efficiency. But dropping traffic isn't a complete shield. For the specific ports that must remain open to the public, we apply Level 2, identity obfuscation. Even if a port is found, it must reveal absolutely nothing about what is running behind it. This means stripping software names and version numbers from HTTP headers. For secure shell or SSH services, administrators can even overwrite the daemon's binary file to hide its true identity from banner-grabbing tools. Internally, you also have to silence zero-configuration broadcast protocols, like MDNS and LLMNR. These legacy broadcast protocols inadvertently leak credentials and internal host names to anyone listening on the local network segment. By silently dropping unrequested traffic and stripping all metadata from the traffic you do accept, the server becomes an unresponsive, featureless void to automated reconnaissance. This creates a central paradox. If the server silently drops all incoming traffic, how does the system administrator actually log in to do their job? This document outlines an early attempt called port knocking. The highlighted text details how it requires pinning a specific sequence of closed ports to unlock the real one. However, this sequence is highly detectable as a port scan and can be easily replayed by an attacker. The modern evolution is Single Packet Authorization, or SPA, managed by FW-Knop. This diagram shows the SPA communication flow. Instead of sequential knocks, the client sends one heavily encrypted packet that cannot be replayed. The server passively sniffs this packet directly from the network stream. The firewall never actually opens a public port to listen for this request, yet the encrypted payload is read, the user is authenticated, and the firewall temporarily grants targeted access to that single IP address. Single packet authorization allows perfect, secure administration without ever breaking the server's public invisibility shield. The ultimate state of stealth is Level 4, architectural decoupling. At this stage, the server's true IP address is never exposed to the public internet at all. This is achieved using outbound-only models like Cloudflare tunnels, or private overlay mesh networks like Tailscale, which remove the need for a publicly routable IP address entirely. Instead of listening for connections, the server initiates outbound data tunnels to a secure network edge. Because the connection is established from the inside out, the server requires 0 inbound open ports to function. Critics often argue that security through obscurity is a flawed strategy, but that is only true if obscurity is used as your only line of defense. When combined with strong encryption and strict access controls, stealth transforms infrastructure into a shadow node, forcing attackers to blindly move on to easier targets.